I'm Paul Naspin, live in downtown Los Angeles, where police officers and sheriff's deputies were now attempting to clear those protesters out of the streets.
One of the big questions was going to be what happened today, because we saw that curfew going into place last night, ending, of course, this morning. It's set to go back into effect in a couple of hours, around 8 p.m. So the question was, how would demonstrators continue that action today? Well, here you go. This is the answer. A big shift in the mood here, a big shift in the posture of the police. You can probably hear some explosions taking place there behind me. Just over my shoulder, I'm just going to move a little bit back here. We have a line of police officers. What they're doing is blocking access to one of these overpasses over that freeway, and we're just seeing those fireworks going off and some very obvious flames now burning in and around those police vehicles. What makes this so important to you?
I have immigrant parents. I have immigrant family that has been here. Some of them have gotten citizenship, others haven't, and even though they may not have gotten arrested, I do know people that have.
This is about not just immigrants, this is about humanity. They're taking away all the fruit vendors right here, people that work for a humble, honest living. No American would do like that for a livable wage. How can you break up a family and just stand there like it's 9 in the morning, afternoon, and then go home to your own family that same night?
These are actually the remains of several, we think about 5 of those Waymo driverless taxis. They were burned by demonstrators yesterday. This was really a raging fire with black smoke coming out. I was just talking to fire officials, and they said that in those cases where you have burning lithium-ion batteries, they essentially just have to kind of let them burn themselves out.
A very large presence of police and sheriff's deputies here, probably the biggest show of force by local authorities that we've seen since these protests began 4 days ago. A curfew now in effect for some parts of downtown Los Angeles, and this is what it looks like right now. You can see very big police presence. These are police officers on horseback, and we've seen them trying to chase some of the remaining demonstrators out of the area. And this is the second night now of that partial curfew in downtown Los Angeles. And just to give you a sense of what that looks like tonight, take a look at the streets behind us here. Almost empty. I mean, what a change from one night to the next. Despite this relative calm tonight, we are expecting in the coming hours hundreds of active duty Marines to be deployed to Los Angeles. They're being sent by President Trump against the wishes of local leaders like California Governor Gavin Newsom. They'll be in charge of guarding those federal buildings where we've seen those demonstrators over the past 6 days or so.